We're relatively new to it. We probably joined the ESTAS about 18 months ago. The main reason that we wanted to join was because we wanted to increase our publicly available reviews. So we joined them mainly because of the push for Google reviews. So if a client leaves a review on the ESTAS platform, you can then quite easily move that onto it being a Google review. So that was the idea. So we joined about 18 months ago. And yeah, I think we'll stick with it moving forward. I think our Google reviews have increased. They're probably 3 times as many as what we had when we started out 18 months ago. And that's obviously building week by week as we keep using it. So yeah. Being a guild member is something that we really like to push because it's all about independent estate agents rather than corporate. We've got quite a few corporate estate agents in both the towns that we work from. And a lot of what they sell is, well, we have offices in this location, that location, etc., etc. Whereas we can say that as well, that we're part of an independent network, but also we're part of agents that are the chosen guild members, and they have the same sort of ethos and values as what we have, in that they're independent firms, they strive for good customer service, and so on. So it's part of being a group of people that have a similar mindset to us in terms of what they want to offer their customers. It's nice to be part of the ESTAS when it comes to the guild, because we can not only win our own awards for sales in Market Harbour or lettings, or best in postcode, but we can also say we're part of an award-winning network and we contributed to that. It's not just we're part of a network that has won an award. We've actually contributed, and your votes as our client have contributed to us winning this award, and it just shows again that network is a network of independent agents that again all have the same ethos. A lot of us use it. I would say 80% of us use the platform. It's really easy to use, really simple to log on to and to navigate. You can send reviews via email or via SMS. You can also go through the past SMS, for example, that you've sent, and resend. So a month later, you can have a look and see, oh, that number, they actually haven't left a review yet. So we'll give them a bit of a nudge, and send another message. So it's really easy to track who you've sent review requests to, and also who's completed them. And it's nice to allow everybody to have access to it, because I think it's really good for staff morale as well. It's nice for them to see that comments are coming in about what a good service they've provided, and I think that's really good for them in terms of keeping their spirits up in the role, and continuing to strive to offer the best service to our customers. I think reviews are so important. We're a small family-run independent. We always have been. We've admittedly never been the best at marketing, or sending out flashy brochures and so on. We rely really heavily on word of mouth, and people saying, yes, they're a good estate agent. That's really what we rely on, and that's what we will continue to rely on, which is why the ESTAS is great for us, because it's something that we can sort of show new customers, this is what we've done, this is clients saying how great our service is, and who best to listen to than someone that's used our service. We took probably 50% of the team to the last ESTAS Awards, and we went in not really expecting anything, to be honest. We sort of all sat there on the train in the morning thinking we're just going to have a nice day out as a team. We're not going to build ourselves up and think too much of it, because we just know the competition for the ESTAS is tough. Everybody that enters the ESTAS is entering it because they believe strongly in providing a good level of customer service. So, but to go there and to have all the staff with you, and the feeling when you win an award is just incredible. It's so nice. It's so, as I say, morale building for everybody. And it just feels like a reward for the efforts that you've put in. Estate agency can be a bit of a difficult job at times, so it's nice to have that. That reward and that day for us and the staff to enjoy and think, pat ourselves on the back, we did well there. Basically shout to everybody, we have won against X amount of estate agents, and we're just a small independent estate agent in South Leicestershire, but we've beat everybody else to, you know, this award. And it's great for us to shout about in marketing. It's great for our valuers to push in valuations. Yeah, it's good. It is good value for money. It's great that you can spread the cost, so it's not just sort of an upfront payment, it's a monthly ongoing cost. But there's so much that you get from it. It's so easy, not just for us to send a review, but also for our customers to complete a review. I think we found when we were just pushing Google reviews alone that, you know, people were struggling to leave us a review if they didn't have a Google account, and a lot of people don't. Whereas with the ESTAS platform, they can leave a review irrespective of that. Um, so, and again, I guess you can't monitor the value of those reviews on a monetary basis. But for us, the reviews are just growing and growing against our competitors. And for what we pay for that to be on the platform, I think that is, you know, we would have paid that money for somebody to just give us all of those reviews. So, yeah, I think it's good value for money. I think to be a good estate agent, you need to be a good people person. You need to understand people, and it's just caring about them. They're going through what is for most people one of the most stressful periods of their life. Buying or selling what is for most people their biggest asset. And I think it's understanding the emotions involved with that. And that's what we try to provide, is just a service where if you leave a message for somebody, they do call you back. If you ask for honest advice, we do give it. As I say, it's treating people as people, and not just there to, you know, make money from with financial services leads or conveyancing leads or yeah, it's, you know, we are a small family run business, and we do try to treat all of our customers as you know, part of that family for the time that they're with us, and make their experience as stress free as it possibly can be. Yeah.